What is up, everyone? Lyft is on. Well, not yet. It's open, but not on. I just need to head to the gas station. I mean, I know I have like 45 miles left to empty, but you know how these drives go. Like, they go pretty fast, so. Let's see how things go today. Start a bit early. See how things work. Hey, what's up? Dual picking up driving. Driver stay super lit. What's up, man? Welcome. Hey, right here, Lisa. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. So I'm about to head over to the gas station and see how things go. I'll start a little bit early to see how things work today. Make some more moolah. Alright, I'll be right back. Actually, matter of fact, I might go get some Red Bull. 9%. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? What's happening? Cheers, everyone, with the Red Bull. I don't know if you were able to hear me. I was out of the car. I can't scroll through the messages. What a bummer. It's okay though. So I have been experimenting with the Oculus Rift and the Oculus Quest, and I'm gonna start playing some Call of Duty VR very soon. And I'm you know what? There's a game on the VR. It's an Uber game, and I am going to be the first to introduce everyone to Uber pilots through VR. I'm going to step into a virtual autonomous machine where it's going to take me throughout the New York City. So yes, I am going to be in New York flying around, and everything's going to be on autopilot and whatnot. So it's going to be pretty cool. But here first was Daniel Stone the Great. I'm glad to show you guys in native 4K HDR high definition, straight from the VR. I have ordered the HTC Vive Pro, and I can't wait to get it. My PC is an i9 MSI 3080 RTX, and I am glad to introduce everyone to this VR world experience in native 4K. Kind of screwed up earlier today. I tried to live stream it, but I had two things planned out with the VR on OBS, and I am trying to separate the audio in the video, which I know how to do that, but there's a specific audio that software that I have that it in a way it's a virtual mixer, and it gives you different tones and sounds, makes your music sound better or whatever. But it's supposed to do some cool stuff, but apparently I forgot to turn on the video, so I just made a audio version of the live stream, and it was just for one game, one song by Wiz Khalifa. It's a super lit song. I used to listen to it. I still listen to it once in a blue moon. But me and my brother, we used to listen to that in some parts of the album of Wiz Khalifa's, and it was pretty good. When I heard it inside Beat Saber, I was like, no way. Well, it's not technically inside Beat Saber. You have to download a custom soundtrack for it, and you gotta see which person that makes them qualified, and if they could put it up there with good performance. You forgot to turn on the video. Yeah, I forgot to turn on the video. It's because I'm dividing the thing in half. I'm dividing it by 2 channels, video and audio. That's why I'm trying to divide it. I'm trying to layer it. I'm not trying to keep it as one. I mean, if you layer things, you could put more detail into your channel, your sounds, your videos, your pictures, whatever you're trying to do. You just layer it, and it actually comes out sounding pretty great. I mean, the audio, what I heard, I forgot to turn off the bass. I had the bass all the way turned off. I had the treble all the way. Where am I going? Oh, I can make it right. Perfect. Like a three-layer, yeah, like a three-layer cake. Exactly. You know, you don't want to just like a one-piece cake. You know, you want those layers. You know, so that's how you get the. That's how you get the apples off the tree. And welcome in, Arturo. What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a cool blue moon minute. Like Togasms, right? Yeah, bacon. Crew bar. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty cool. I like it. I've been putting songs off, but here's the thing though. I normally don't play copyrighted songs on my channel. I rarely do that. I mean, Dark Rotorun does it, and I know this other YouTuber does it, but I rarely do it. So it's a special occasion and a special show for everyone to watch when it comes from me. So if I'm playing something good, I tell you guys to come join. That means it's gonna be a party. It's gonna be wicked. So, you know, if you want to see some wild, listen to some gnarly type stuff, you're gonna have to join in on those. They're exclusive. You don't normally get these type of music from me. Well, I'm going to give eargasms exactly. I mean, like I said, like I know other people are doing it. They're just doing it for like just fun on a daily basis, all night long, all morning long, all day long, all respects. But I don't normally do it just because it's too much sweetness every day. I just can't have too much sweetness every day. I gotta drink that water. But when it comes to the weekend, oh yeah, bump up the sweetness. I can say that prior to when I'm about to live stream, before I start live streaming like this, I'm gonna put a post on my YouTube channel and just leave the songs that you guys want me to play on Beat Saber. Some of them may not work. Some of them may not be available in the custom playlists. But I'll do my best to get some on there. I'm gonna rehearse some of them too. in the meantime, you guys are gonna have a ball of me being an idiot. But yeah, I'm gonna rehearse most of the songs, play through the songs, maybe like a day or two, and then do test live streams, exclusive. Um, and once I get this going, then I'm gonna go ahead and for sure do what I need to do with the live streams. Hello.
Okay, it's you again. I remember Mario.
Hello.
I can't look at my phone. I keep pressing this button. I have the condition. Wait, what do you mean? Where's the other one? The other one. Let me see your ear. It's not your ear, bro. Oh, let me see your ear. Where's the other one? Why'd you give me one? Where's the red one, bro? Bro. Oh, like this, bro. That's cold. You're cold, you know that? I should let you sleep in. I don't start till 9:40. Wait, is it Q30? That's your bro. I know, P2, bro. Where's P2R? Why not? Won't connect, I need the other one. Oh, Scrooge. Scrooge, make sure they're not using it.
dropped off at the same spot over at FedEx. Yep. Alright, here you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hey, what's up, everyone? And welcome everyone that just now joined the stream and currently joined the stream during this. Hi, Queen. Welcome in. Welcome in. Extra 650. $6.50. Huh. Or should I just get 3 rides for $15? I got 2 options right now. $6.50 or get 3 rides for $15. Yummy. Oh, 30-minute ride. Okay. Let's do this. Most likely I'm going to like San Francisco. You want to know a little secret about monetization? When you have monetization, you don't get your money like that. It's cool to have. I'm just saying, like, you just don't get your money the way you're expecting. Just like how Uber and Lyft, now you don't get your money that way. I already earned about $87. That's like super chat and my videos put together. And I can't cash it out. I gotta cash it out at 100. But I appreciate super chat though. I thought they cancel. I'm like, no way. Why would you cancel on me? Okay.
Daniel?
Yes, Naga.
Naga. That's me.
Jose.
San Jose, I hope you feel like driving.
Yeah, I feel like driving today. It's not San Francisco.
Yeah.
I was like, let's see, San Francisco, Richmond, Dublin. No, I'd rather take San Jose.
Where's your base from?
San Leandro.
San Leandro, okay.
Yeah. No, my fiance's family's from San Jose.
I see.
So
Maybe you
that's
could
a bonus.
sneak visit.
I'm like, hey, what's up, everyone? Nah, everyone's working. It might be a tad bit traffic. It says 46 minutes. Usually it's supposed to take like about 25, 30. But if it's like that, then yes.
It's alright. It's 8 o'clock. I would be surprised.
At least you're not coming back
Right.
from San Jose. It's worse coming back. Especially going through Union City. Yeah.
I see. This is an easy airport.
Oh yeah. Most
Flying
definitely.
here for whatever reason. The fare difference is so big between San Jose and Oakland.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is
I'm
if
coming
you
back
were to fly out there?
from Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
Phoenix to here to Oakland one way is like $20 something.
Oh, okay.
To San Jose is like $150. So okay, that's a no-brainer.
You know, there's they set up the BART to go towards San Jose.
Right. I thought it's 8 o'clock. I've never done it. Getting lost around 8 o'clock at night would be fun.
A lot of my riders now, they just go from the airport to the BART station,
Right.
and then they'll take BART, and then usually they just take it to Fremont, Union City, or and then they'll take like an Uber from there and then to
Is
their
that
home.
as far south as it is?
No, it goes into San Jose now.
Yeah, it goes into the
Yeah.
Berryessa stations, right?
Yeah,
The one by the flea market, the old flea market.
yeah. I haven't took the. I mean, when I was younger, I say 19. I knew that they're gonna make one.
Right.
27 right now, but
I'm telling you.
it took them since I was 25.
You heard about their building the train, the bullet train from San Francisco to LA. I think they said that it's not gonna finish until like 2035 or something.
I feel that if we're gonna go to like beyond 20s into the 30s and 40s, we're gonna be looking the same as we are right now.
Okay.
The speed that we're going, yeah, I mean, with something major in development, yeah, for sure. I mean, technology-wise, we'll go quicker,
Right.
but creating it takes longer. Sounds good at the desk. Until you actually have the manpower to do it,
Right.
it's gonna take time.
I noticed that you have the Uber and Lyft stickers.
Yeah, I
I
do.
was wondering, like, is there any benefit of focusing in one, or any drawback of doing two?
No, There's no benefits at all. I mean, I work 40 hours most of the time. It's just these 2 days I just been off, so I just just go out. Usually I don't go out on my days off, but I mean I want to buy some stuff for my VR.
Right.
So and I was like, let me just go get the money right now. But benefit wise, I say I choose Lyft because Lyft is I don't know, they give you percent.
I wonder if they like, oh, if you do more than X number of trips, then there's some kickers or something.
Yeah, no, they're both the same.
Oh, they're both the same.
Yeah.
I see.
Like right now, if I don't believe it, but like it's if you get 22 rides, it's $195 guaranteed. But you're not guaranteed that you're gonna get the $195 right in your hand right there and then. No, it's for example, if you made $150 during those 22 rides,
Right.
they'll give you the difference that adds up to
Oh, I
$195.
see.
So it's like it's a mind trick on you, but
Got it.
I mean if you're gullible, you chase it. If you're not gullible, you understand what it is, and you're not gonna get your hopes up on the car.
Got it.
At the end, you're gonna be like, "Hey, what happened?" You know, you call in support and like, "Hey, I was promised I'm gonna get $195." You know, you're gonna sound stupid on the phone. It's like, yeah, do you understand? So it's guaranteed.
So it's like
But Uber promised you if you make 15 rides, you get $20
on top of the 50.
on top of the rides that you're doing. So like you would just earn that. Like if I would have stayed in Oakland, 3 rides would have been $15. So if it's like 5, 10, 15 per ride,
Right.
you know, then that's $15 on top of that. And that's how that works. But then they also have the promotion where if you're going to do 30 rides, you're going to earn $60 or $70. But you could choose your quests for the week. But I don't have time for that because I work. You know, I'm in management, so I can't always do it. It's kind of hard to actually get it because when they say like, "All right, this is your quest for the week," that means it's pretty slow.
I see.
That's what it means. If there's no quests at all, then it's too easy for you to make the money, so they don't put it.
Right.
So that's how the algorithm goes.
They're in it to make something.
Yeah. If it's too easy for you, they're gonna take it away. If it's not that easy, then they'll put it there. It's a challenge for you. They'll keep the drivers on the road.
Right.
They're guaranteed that the customers will have, you know. Other than that, they'll give you like a discount. They'll drop the prices a little bit. And, you know, that's how it is. It's a game.
Right.
But no, I just work most of the time. It's like a little side thing. I enjoy it though. You don't see the bio from what I have from Uber, but my bio for Lyft is similar to it, but I can't put that much. Technically, is I drive for fun, wherever whatever your destination takes me. You know, it pays for my gas.
What is the farthest you ever have to drive?
The farthest I had to drive was from San Leandro Bar Station all the way to Elk Grove in Sacramento.
Oh wow!
And
I used to live there.
that is
Oh wow!
an outstanding ride. But
What is like what would that be, like 150, 200?
no, it was $195. Oh, $198 to be exact. But the lady, she ended up giving me $120. She's like, "Here, you should 20 for your gas, and then just keep the 100. So it's just a tip for you." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I see.
She's like, "No one's here trying to take me home. My family. It's 1 o'clock in the morning,
Oh,
and it's just,
I see.
you know." But then I had to go to Sacramento again before, after that. But it was like downtown, where the Capitol's at.
Right.
And then I filtered the destination on my way back, so I turned on both Uber and Lyft.
Got it.
And I was just picking up people left and right all the way back down to over here. I mean, I kind of winged it. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna pick up my Lyft rider and then I'm gonna pick up my Uber rider at once. And they're like, I'm like, you guys are going in the same direction if it's okay. You know, knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. They're like, I'm like, please don't tell Uber. No, please don't tell Lyft.
My understanding is you could do a filter to the directions, right?
Yeah, yeah. So if I'm going to San Jose right now,
Oh,
I get to filter back over here, and I mean that's pretty much my night. You know, you're giving me a quest right now. This is you're giving me a journey for the night. I don't know where to start. You're my boss. You basically took me here, and you're basically telling me, all right, you figure your way back over to the other side.
I see.
I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just turn on my filter destination, and then I will just pick up whatever money I can pick up, or pick up whatever rider on my way back here. Go home, go relax, go to sleep, wake up 8 o'clock in the morning.
So
Pretty
can you
much.
actually say I want to go back to San Leandro, or you can only say I want to go up north?
No, you can choose whatever destination. It's basically Google.
I
You
see.
tell Google like, hey, I mean, I don't want to Google it here. No, but you just tell them like, hey, I want to go to this destination. And you pinpoint the exact location, they'll take you there.
But I assume it's so hard to find a passenger back to the same exact city, right? So does it just try to get you at least closer to closer?
Yeah, they'll get you closer and closer, and exactly to where you put the pin.
That's pretty cool.
So if I do San Francisco, and then it gives me like either left or right, because when you go north,
Right.
you got left or right. There's no water in between.
I see.
So like, it'll either guide you towards the airport, San or they'll guide you towards this side. But most likely, everyone's gonna go towards San Francisco,
Right.
and I mean, it's better for me. I mean, it's totally cool. Until 11. Then I shut it off at 11.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. It's not sitting back, right?
Yeah, no. It's I don't know. I don't know why I do this, to be honest with you. I mean, the money wise, yes, but I know I'm just gonna go home and just go to Steam and look at some more VR games and some accessories for it. I don't know.
Yeah, as long as it fits your hobby, that's good.
I mean, VR is pretty cool so far. I mean, I'm still young. I'm still young at heart. I mean, regardless of whatever age you are, I mean, you could enjoy, instead of chasing money, instead of thinking about work. I know deep down inside, you're still that kid, and you want to play, So we'll seek that. Still be a child at heart. That's how I think.
As long as you enjoy it.
As long as you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not work as long as you enjoy it.
I mean, you can chase cars too. You can chase your dream car and go get that. You can still have fun with that too.
Is this considered as the XL, or is this a
Uber X. I mean Uber X. Lyft. Well, it's the same thing.
right? It's not
Yeah.
the large one.
Yeah, no. The large one, I'll have probably 8 seats.
Nice.
This only fits about 4 or 5 people. 1, 2, 3, no, only 4 people, including me, 5. I thought about it, but maybe next year I might just pick up a Hummer and trade in this car.
That the gas money won't be enough.
No, pretty much if I do Uber and Lyft, technically it pays for itself.
I see.
Pretty-
Oh, I thought you mean you want to drive the Hummer.
Oh yeah, my job is very close next to my home. So I say 10 blocks away from where I live.
I see.
12 blocks. So I mean, driving Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, it's not gonna really waste that much gas. And it's if you push it down. Just be careful. Keep the load light on your vehicle.
Nice.
The lighter, the less
Yeah.
it eases. Now I'm gonna take the old seats out and I'm gonna put some new lightweight seats in. Just try to make it light as possible. Yeah, I've been wanting a Hummer. That would be like an XL if I do a Hummer.
Yeah. Put it as a goal.
Well, what sucks about it, if I really do Uber and Lyft with it, most likely I'm just gonna get X rides, not XLs.
Right.
It's gonna be tough on me with gas.
Can you even get at least the Uber Black using that if it's not?
I haven't looked up on that, to be honest with you. I know you could do that with GMCs, Lincolns, Cadillacs. What's the other ones? Yeah, well, it's Lincoln. But yeah, you can do those. I'm pretty sure if it's a certain model of a Hummer,
Right.
then yes, it will qualify as that. But you as a driver, you could choose and make it whatever destination the customer wants.
I know they have I forget what is the name. Select maybe.
Uber Select, yeah.
I think I took it once because it was like 3 a.m. I'm trying to get to the airport, and there is no Uber X, so I just have to take whatever's available.
It was a nicer car, huh?
Right. I think it's in between.
It's like a newer car. It's not a nicer car. It's just new.
Right.
It's up to date vehicles. That's how I look at it. Most of the cars I see with that Uber Select, it's an up to date car.
Right. Right.
Like between, I say, 2017, 2018 through 2021. Those type of vehicles. That's what I'm thinking.
I think I got like a pretty new Acura when I took the Uber Select.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was nice.
I thought I was gonna qualify for it. They said if it was a 2020 Rogue, then yes, it has to be newer.
Yeah.
It's not like BMW and Mercedes, or it's nothing like that. I mean, it's part of it, but it's nothing of that sort.
I'll tell you, once you go like Lyft or Uber, you'll never want to go to regular taxi anymore.
Yes, that's most. You know, I had a dream about it. I had a dream about going to a taxi because I do Uber and Lyft. So this dream, I went to a taxi dispatch, and I told them, I'm like, hey, I'll like to drive for you guys. I have the experience of Uber and Lyft, you know, I'm, you know, I have the total knowledge of picking up passengers, so, you know, I think I'm the right fit for your company, and, you know, I just want to try it out. Like, okay, you start Sunday, and they just gave me like a paper, just here, put your social security, your name and number and email, and you do your background check between that time. But then I thought about, like, really, do I really want to be a taxi driver? And I was like, nah.
I mean, I'm sure that service has improved. On trying to call and like book a taxi. I mean, the app is so convenient.
Yeah. They do have an app. There's specific taxis that have apps now.
But I mean, the problem with specific taxi is they're too small of a company right there.
Yeah.
The number of taxis just can't even compete.
You can get an Uber and Lyft anytime.
Exactly.
That's the competition. That's the weak part of the competition. Is that we're a it's more of a technological thing.
Right. The disruptor.
They say, okay, we don't have to hire people. People would decide to be a contract
Right.
sign, They don't need to do a drug test. Make sure you're not a criminal, and you're fine. Now you could do rideshare if you want. You could basically be a taxi of your own. And that's when I remember when I was younger. I remember that scene in New York City, just going to Uber and complaining. It was like all these taxis. I don't know what it was for. I don't know what Uber was. But I just remember, like, there's going to be no more taxis. What we're doing right now will replace all the taxis. And they're just furious.
Although I've been to New York a couple times in the last 4 or 5 years, I would say that taxi is still more convenient than Uber. The reason is over there the traffic is pretty bad in Manhattan. So if you call an Uber and you're waiting for your car, I mean it takes them a while to get to you.
Yeah.
Versus the taxi is just everywhere. So for that particular city, somehow taxi is more convenient.
They got benefits, actually. In San Francisco and New York, they have benefits with
Right.
the taxi services. Because, number one, they're owned by the city. They got their own little domain to do their...
They sell the medallion, which is in Manhattan. I think the reason that you are saying that demonstration is because the medallion used to cost $1 million. Now it's like 200,000. So those people who bought it at $1 million, they lost a lot of money.
Yeah. If I'm ever in the city, I'll just take a taxi.
Right.
Me driving around in San Francisco as an Uber driver, I still don't feel as like I don't have VIP access to the roads as much.
I see.
I can't just drive into the taxi lane. The taxi lane is basically reserved for the
Is there some taxi lane? in
Yeah.
San Francisco?
yeah
I've never
Uni
seen
and taxi lane.
it. Oh, okay.
They're both. So you see the taxi drivers just passing you up during heavy traffic. You're just waiting, and all of a sudden they just fly right by you. It's just because this lane is completely open and reserved for themselves. And that's why I say, like, if I were to be a taxi driver, my life would be easy in the city.
Yeah.
But the thing is, are you going to get most of the money, or is the company that you're working for going to get most of the money? Or are you even getting money at all per ride?
Right.
You know? Or are you just getting paid hourly?
Yeah, but as a consumer, I mean, it's like you said, if I go to the city, I like taking the cab. Why? Because I mean, parking is a pain. Number one. Number two, when you find a parking, it's not cheap either.
Yeah.
So
So from my side and your side, we both prefer taxis in the city.
in the big cities, especially, because I'll tell you, especially when it's there's a lot of traffic one way, it just takes a while for the Uber person to arrive. It's just hard.
And you can just flag down a taxi driver.
Exactly.
Easy.
San Jose is different. There is no taxi.
Yeah, no. They capitalize on mostly San Francisco.
Right.
Now these days, you only see them in San Francisco.
Makes sense.
I don't even see them much in Oakland. I mean, I do, but they're just constantly waiting
Right.
and just waiting and waiting. They're out of their cars, they're talking to each other. It's not like how it was before. back in 1997, 8. I remember coming off the BART station, leaving the BART. My grandma has all of this groceries, and she just don't want to walk any further. So right there and then, they're already waiting, and it's just simple. It's just, I would like to get a ride to this address, and they'll just take you there. They'll look at their maps and see where that address is at on their map, and they'll just look at the route and just go to it.
Actually, I wonder, as a driver, is it better for you to take multiple short route or one long fare?
Well, if you don't really want to do too much, then long fares are good for you. All depends on the driver, if whatever your preference is. Me personally, I like to relax and chill and drive. So I mean, this is nice. This is chill.
No, but if let's say someone trying to maximize their earning, which one would be better?
Minimize
No,
minimize your ride.
Oh, so you want one long one?
No, minimize your distance.
Oh, I see.
Smaller distance, more riders.
Got it.
The faster you can get to your quota, because you're saving gas that way. That's why.
Nice.
This is like, I put $10 into gas.
Right.
I don't really put that much. I mean, I was at 45 miles, and I was like, you know what? I started a little bit early today, so I think people need to go to work, and sometimes people are working far away from their job. So let me just put $10 in gas.
Yeah.
So I brought it up to 100. If I would have drove you over here, yeah, I would have had to fill up once I get over there. Because it's about 30 miles, 40 miles, 44 miles actually. So, I mean, this is totally cool. It's totally fine. It's just, if you really want to maximize your earnings, then yeah, you want to chase the shortest rides. Try not to cancel on long rides, because if you cancel, it kind of affects your pickup rate.
I see.
If you cancel frequently, then it will be harder for you to get rides, because of the cancellation rate.
So then, sounds like that means the driver gets some fixed amount plus distance, and is that how they calculate it?
Yeah. And you get, so I try to beat the system. Because there's times where, yes, I get annoyed with these long rides. I'm like, come on, I'm just trying to stay close by. I'm just trying to like zigzag in my little domain, but I can't, because plus I don't want to keep canceling, and I don't want to screw up anything. So I just take them. I mean, right now, I'm happy with this. I'm pretty chill with it.
Right.
I'm just killing time, mainly. It's my fiance, she gets off at 11, so I'm just killing time. The way I try to bypass it is use the filter destinations. Well, they only give you 2 for Lyft, no, 3 for Lyft, and they give you 4 for Uber.
Nice.
So once you input the destination, and once you reach that destination, it cuts off and goes back to regular, or it turns off the app. Or if you're not getting any rides during that time, like Lyft will turn off if you don't get any rides. So it'll just take you offline. So they go, oh, you haven't found these many rides in this amount of time. So they'll just turn it off. You pretty much lose that one filter destination, which sucks.
You said only 2 filters a day?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not
because I gotta reserve 1 for coming home.
Right.
You always gotta reserve that. Just to be smart for yourself.
Right.
If my last ride is going to be in San Francisco. If I take someone to San Francisco, before I go to San Francisco, I'm going to swipe down and enter in a PIN that goes nearest to my home. Usually I put it on like the nearest mall to my home. And so as I'm going home, that's my adventure on my way back home is, all right, let's try to make as much money. Let's make it the final rides for the night. So that's like, all right, let's hustle as we're going back home.
Right.
So it's about 22 miles from San Francisco. We got 22 miles to work with. So let's try to pick up at least 12 or 13 rides as you're coming back home.
You could do that with only 20 something miles.
Yeah. Because once you go into Oakland, that's when it starts getting busy. Like there's so much demand in Oakland, it's not even funny. It's like constant. So as you're in San Francisco, you just go to the nearest gas station. If it's $5, just throw $15 into your tank. Right? Turn on the filter destination. Game on. Just go for it. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. Hopefully you make a profit of that $15 that you just put into your tank. If not, oh well.
Right.
At least you're home. You know, at least you still take home whatever you just made for the rest of the night. I don't know. But the last couple of years, yeah, that's what I used to do. Yeah, I used to do a lot of San Jose, downtown San Jose. I used to drive by that Sonic boardwalk, or that little sidewalk that has these little lights with music on the side of it's like this little light tunnel that you go through.
In San Jose?
Yeah, it's in San Jose. I think there's like a little Capitol or something like that. Not Capitol, but it's a court, next to a court, I think, in downtown.
You said it's
They call it the Sonic Walkway. The Sonic Light Walkway. And it's been so many years since I've been there. I say back in 2019, 18. One of those two.
I think there's 6,000. I don't recall any mind doing.
Yeah, if you go to Google and type in Sonic Walkway San Jose, most likely it'll pop up. I don't know if they took it down now. I heard that they did construction on it. I think they're fixing it, or they're just taking it out. But I just know I'll walk through it 2018, 2019, one of those 2 years. It was just at midnight, me and my fiance just wanted to go for a joyride, and we just got out of the car next to it, parked somewhere. Parking meters were free for the night, so I was like, all right, let's just go walk around this place.
Since you drive a lot, what you should do is this. This is what I learned recently too. I don't know if there's any like a Safeway gas stations close to where you live, but what you can do is you could buy like a Safeway gas card.
Oh yeah.
And then if you put in your Safeway number for every $500 of the Safeway gas card, when you pump your car,
Yeah.
it actually reduced the price by $1 a gallon. So like a $4 gas become $3.
I used to work for Safeway too.
Yeah,
I had a discount for gas. That was crazy.
But don't pay it directly in the machine. Use their gas card.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Because
I go to Chevron gas station and
well, on the Chevron gas station, instead of giving a $1 off per gallon, they only give 25 cents a gallon.
yeah,
You maximize the discount if you're in.
at a Safeway gas
Safeway,
station. Yeah. I used to do that over in Alameda. I used to go to the Alameda Safeway gas station.
Right.
And Yeah, I would save a lot of money when I do that.
Yeah, because I assume that as a driver, one of your main expenses is gas. In California are crazy.
And what I used to do with my gas, when the price was like $2.50, before I was doing Uber and Lyft, I would get like this gas tank, like a 20-gallon gas tank, and I'll fill it up and I'll just put it in my shack. And when I really need gas, I'll just go to the 20-gallon one. So I'll put like at least 3 gallons or 4 gallons, because I'll pour it into like a little small gallon,
Right.
like a 3-gallon one, and then I'll just take it to the car. I'm like, all right, this is what I'm using for today. And then
Sure it doesn't combust.
no, it has like a ventilated area. It's like one of those metal ones.
Right.
I mean, I left it inside there for like 3 months. It hasn't expanded. It's just it's what's it? It has very good ventilation and insulation for the shack, so it doesn't heat up as much. But because of the gas price now, I don't even do that. Because I had a Pontiac at the time, man. And I drank so much gas so fast. So I would just have like that little tank right next to me.
The Prius looked like a perfect Uber car, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Most definitely. That's the most definite thing that you would want as a driver. A Prius. But the thing is that luggage, it's really hard to put into the car.
I see.
I was so close to buy one too. Before this one, I was thinking like, should I get a Prius? My fiance was like, no, just get an SUV. Like, what if we have kids or anything like that? You know, at least we're prepared already. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I'm like, why don't we just get a bigger SUV? She's like, no, because I want to be able to drive it. I'm too short. So I'm like, okay. So she saw this one, so she ended up picking up this one. I'm like, alright. Me personally, I was wanting to get the Prius just because of the job that I was working for. I don't want to keep spending much money on gas. I was working for Red Bull. I needed a car to drive to 14 different stores, fill up those coolers, and you know, do whatever I need to do with that, and then go ahead and come back home, you know. But I only worked Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesdays, and that was not much time as in hours to work to make a living, you know. So I wanted to work extra hours, but they said no, it was only part-time, and this is what you're able to do. So it's like, it was a cool job. It was an honor to be in Red Bull employee, wearing the Red Bull uniforms. You know, it was really hard to say bye to the company, because you don't want to leave a company like that. Like, you're part of this company. You're part of the brand Red Bull, pretty much. You know, it's who actually want to quit from a job like that? You work for Apple. You know, it's going to be hard for you to quit Apple. You work for Facebook. It'll be really hard to quit Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. You know, it's just like that. That's how I look at it. Red Bull is like a Google and an Apple that you're working for. Or Tesla. Well, Tesla, no, I don't know. I don't care about Tesla like that. But, you know, it was really hard.
Red Bull is a Thailand company, isn't it?
Family company.
Family company.
Yeah. Well, it was two brothers that made Red Bull from Australia. they branched out. They found out Red Bull's selling it. They start selling itself. They didn't even say anything. So they're like, oh, let's just make it nicer. Let's give people, stores, coolers. Let's put some lights in it. Let's, we got the money. Let's advertise Red Bull. Let's make some commercials. Red Bull gives you wings. There's their motto. And let's make a merch line. Pumas. If you want Pumas, you can do Pumas. Oh, let's do more with Red Bull. Let's make it more of a sports line where you can get sponsored by Red Bull. So they got rollerblades, they got bike, motorcycles, airplanes, skydiving, and all. You already know it. So they're marketing merchandise and other things, and now they're in the X Games. So that's how Red Bull started. It just started off as a medicine to cure your jet lag, and now it's entertainment. And drink your Red Bull as you're attending to these events. It's working for Red Bull was insane. They had a very nice office. You walk into the office, you have ping pong tables, you got skee ball, you have these arcade basketball machines, you got darts. Oh man,
And where is the office again?
Livermore, Concord, San Jose, Santa Monica. They're everywhere. They're over here in San Jose for sure. The Livermore one shut down. So it's just Concord and San Jose now.
Nice.
The closest one. Yeah, when we have those Wednesday meetings, I have to go 5 o'clock in the morning, drive from San Leandro, go all the way to Livermore.
Right.
It's on the borderline of Tracy. Yeah, that's cool. A lot of people tell me, a lot of the other vendors, like the soda vendors and the beer vendors, oh, it's Mr. Money over here, easy money. I'm like, to be honest with you, it's not that easy. But I don't even make that much money. I'm like, you guys make money more than I do, to be honest. You have the union, I don't. I don't get none of my benefits or anything. I'm not even full time. Yeah. Now the other vendors, they'll just pick on Red Bull. They're like, oh, okay, you guys are easy.
How's business with pandemic? Is it slowing down? Because Red Bull is, like you said, right? It's a sporting events, party. So
I've seen that Red Bull haven't been doing their. Skateboarding's still out there for the Red Bull. Ski for December.
nice.
Snowboarding they had. The wingsuit stuff they had going on. I know that I still seen those, but it's not like they made it big. Like how we just easily just get notified by it, even through commercials. It wasn't like that this year.
I always think about Red Bull as clubs.
Clubs, yeah.
None of those are open.
I'm always inside during summer around July. I will always set up Red Bull in the liquor aisle, and I will have the store manager put some Jaeger next to Red Bull and some vodka next to Red Bull. And I'll put like
Red
different
Bull vodka.
flavors. You know, I'll get the cranberry Red Bull and I'll put it next to the vodka. You know, and I'll ask them if they would like to, you know, combine it with like a little cooler that looks like a Red Bull can, and put them inside there. So when they go into the beverage aisle, the alcohol aisle, they'll see that inside a little cooler, like, oh, that's so refreshing. You know, this is in Berkeley during the college areas. You know, people are already 21, so they're just still doing their college stuff. You know, they're about to have their spring break or something like that. Yeah, pretty much I'm getting them ready to get LF'd up. They're ready for their parties and stuff.
I'll tell you, I think if the whole pandemic thing is done by, I don't know, hopefully September, October, I think people's gonna party extra hard for the new year.
Oh yeah, most definite. They're gonna try to burn off that belly fat.
Yeah. They're gonna do it for this year and last year.
I'm sure you're trying to burn off my belly fat. I haven't been doing nothing. I haven't been working for a company like that. Ever since I worked for that company, I lost a lot of weight. I'll get myself into shape. But ever since I don't work with them anymore like that, it was, I got lazy. This is the laziest job that you ever do. This will get you fat. That's why I said, like, I got a VR, and the VR actually gets you up and not sitting down. Because if you play video games, what are you doing? You're sitting down and you're just being lazy. So that's why I got VR. I got some games. Pavlov is another one if you like shooting zombies. This time you can actually get up and you have to look behind you. There's zombies everywhere.
So what VR do you use? Like an Oculus?
Oculus Rift
Yeah.
S. I have the Quest 2 and then I have the Rift S. I pre-ordered the HTC Vive Pro. I'm just waiting for that one to come in. I bought the haptic suit, so when you get shot, or if someone gives you a high five,
Zap you.
or you know, it doesn't zap you, but you just feel their touch.
I see.
You feel the bullets.
Dang.
I'm trying to get the motion suit on. I don't know why I need the motion suit, but I mean, it's just if you want to play around and just get like too immersive into it. But there's a treadmill one where you could just run, which I really think that's useful if you want to run. I mean, if you're really trying to play like a game of like a shooter game, or you gonna want to step to the side or move backwards and like whoa, like back up, you know, or run forward. I mean, it's
Right.
useful for that. Logically, do you want to have your legs? You do not want to have your legs when you're in this type of world. I'd rather walk, you know. I don't want to run into a wall, so I'd rather have that. If you're really trying to get serious, then yeah, that's for sure that you need that. Have you watched Player One Ready? Ready Player One? It's a movie.
What is the name?
Ready Player One.
Oh, yes.
It's similar to that. I say you're 75% there.
Right.
With the VR stuff like this, what I'm wearing right now, I'm 50% there because I don't have the treadmill thing. But yeah, you literally get removed from the world.
Right. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
They did a great job, and I mean, the computing power nowadays enable things like that.
I have i9 MSI RTX 3080, and I can hear it. I can hear the fan trying to push some of the stuff still, even though it's an i9. But damn, at least it's pushing some of the games that are like where it says that you need i7
Right.
as maximum performance. And I still hear it. But it's most definitely worth it. Great investment. There is an Uber game too. It's on Steam.
There's a one.
It's called Uber Pilot.
Oh, really?
So you can have this feeling of being an actual Uber, and you sit down in the back and it just takes you to places.
Yeah.
It's not a video; it's an actual game. You got your phone and you just see your Uber there, and it just takes you where you need to be.
Take the left lane again. The other guy. Hi there. I actually live inside. That's the ass.
These are okay. I'll just let you in. Well, there's your security for this.
If we could ask for names, phone number.
He's supposed to look at my ID.
Right. The guy seems distracted.
He's like, no, you're okay. Just go. Well, if you have a security guard like that for your gated community, well, don't always feel like you're safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, still pay attention. Don't keep your guard down. That right there. If I lived in this area, I would be like, you know what? I thought I was supposed to be feeling safe.
This is the first time they didn't ask.
But you don't know how many times he did it.
Exactly. But at least for me,
I mean, you may never know who lives in this area. As in celebrity-wise. Do you think they live over here?
I know there's a lot of 49ers players.
Really?
Because 49ers training facility is in Santa Clara, right? Or now it's in Lyft.
Oh, wait.
So this house here, the one that you just passed,
Yeah,
before you turn to the right,
right.
that was the 49ers general manager's home. He sold it like three years ago.
Oh.
It made it to the news. All right. Well, thank you very much. I hope you are able to find some rides back so that it's not a waste of.
Yeah, no,
driving.
most definitely.
Well, thank you very much. You have a good night.
All right, thank you. You too. Make sure you go to everything.
All right. I'm
No, you're good.
Thank you.
All right, later. Oh, shit. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? There you go. Okay, that was the most longest ride I ever had in my life. Well, not technically, but yeah. What's up? I'm back. I know everyone was chit-chatting and talking, but me and the guy was chit-chatting and talking. I mean, I don't know what to talk about, man. The guy wants to talk. He wants to talk about Uber. He kept talking about Uber and Lyft, so I just gave him a conversation about Uber and Lyft. I don't know. But it is true. What I was telling him earlier about earlier in the ride, we're talking about if it's telling you that this is if Uber is telling you if you do 30 rides, this is how much money that you're gonna earn. That is true. You will earn that much money after you complete those rides. The thing is that is it going to be busy or is it going to be slow? And that's the question. And most of the time when I see that it tells me to do this and that and this, how many rides to accomplish to make this money, I'm thinking to myself, well, like, yeah, I could do that, no problem. What's going to happen is that these rides are going to be very long rides. And it's going to take real slow for you to actually get those rides. It's not going to be as fast as it is, or it's supposed to be. It's not quick. But on the days that doesn't show it, then you make it quick rides quicker than anything. Damn, that sucks. This guy, he has to go out really like a Walmart or Target or a Best Buy. I gotta turn this off. Cool. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Frank?
Yes. Tonight.
Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good.
Oh, this is dead end. Let's go around.
You mind if I roll on the windows a little
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to, wait, you say roll it down or roll it
bit?
up?
Roll it down.
Yeah, that's fine.
wind.
Huh?
Is there any outside in the wind?
No.
Very hot. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great one.
You too.
I'm on public record. Double check.
Make sure you got everything. Gas station right on the spot. Perfect. Let's use my Lyft card. Hello. For Li Yang.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Were you at the gas station?
Yeah, the pump was not working.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I just drove. Oh, I just drove. I just went inside the word saying see cashier.
Oh.
I guess at this time they don't accept cards at the gas pump, which don't make no sense. But yeah. Yeah, I ended up dropping off one of my riders right there, and I'm like, oh, perfect. Because I saw how long you guys are about to be driven for.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm like, let me just throw $15 in there.
No, absolutely. Like, cause, like, even when we were here, the driver's GPS got like messed up, so he didn't really know where to drop us. So we thought, like, were you just lost, or like, did you?
Yeah, no, I texted the app. I don't know if it reached you guys yet.
Oh yeah, the Uber app's like funky sometimes.
I said, let me go to the gas station real quick. I'm right over here, literally right across the street. You guys are 1 minute away, so I'll be like a minute, 2 minutes. I guarantee the text message will probably come in like right mid-trip. That's what it did last time. Well, usually it was left till they'll receive a text message right when they get in the car, like 2 minutes later.
Oh yeah.
Ahead of time, I saw that. I was already like, only 25 miles left, so we're good.
Oh, where you're dropping us, they got a like cheaper gas station. Down by Broadway, probably like 2 minutes away from where you're dropping us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's always the cheapest there. Like I find it. So
Gotcha.
A&A gas, I think.
Where are you headed to? San Francisco?
No, we're headed to
Burlingame.
Burlingame.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It's not that far. I don't know. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I've been all over the Bay Area today.
For sure.
See, I had like about 250 miles into the tank already. And I
Yeah.
was brought down to like 25, so I just went to the gas station. It's these long rides. They're just...
That's good though. At least means you got that money coming in.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I get to jump around though.
Yeah.
I just got this Oculus, and I've just been buying stuff for the VR. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you both tried it before.
I feel like I've tried it, but I've never owned one. But I know there's like so many different variants of that. Like I don't even know.
Yeah, there's so many different headsets. that they
Right.
have. The Quest and the Rift S. Quest is like a mobile. It technically an Android, but owned by Facebook,
Right.
and it's also owned by Oculus. So those three combined together, they actually made a pretty good thing. No wires attached. I mean, unless you want to charge it as you're playing. But I mean, chatting with everyone, that's next level.
How much was it though?
Well, it starts at $299 if you want to get the 64 gigabyte one. I just went ahead and just said, F it, let me just go get the 256 gigabyte one. Just because, I don't know, anytime I buy a phone, I always have
Yeah.
to choose like the higher gigabyte.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, when you choose the higher gigabyte, it has the better performance
Right.
to power the higher. I don't know. I do see the logic in it, but I had to do that, and that was $399, so it was like $400 something. I thought it was gonna be crappy, just like the PS4 VR. I mean, I have that one too, but I mean, It's minus the camera that sits right in front of you
Right.
that detects the red lights and the blue
Right.
lights, and you get to walk around your home. You can go in the backyard and use your whole backyard as a whatever. I mean,
sick.
if you want to map out, like it'll tell you guardian mode. You just spray paint the ground that you can see. When you have it
Wow.
on, you can see whatever's in front of you, and you can map out this whole intersection right here if you wanted to, just to make it your plane.
Damn, that sounds hella fun.
So if you want to play online and you want to like play online shooters, dude,
Shit.
you better be fit when you like. Trust me, I done it in my backyard and I tripped and fell. Dude, I'm telling you,
Oh my
it's
God.
like it's called Pavlov,
Huh.
and that thing was insane. It's like Call of Duty, but on some next level stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you trying to reload, it's not like, oh, press square to reload. Nope. You gotta go into your pocket, get your clip, and you try to put your like oh wait,
shit,
I
that's
forgot to
sick.
take out my clip. So you're in the middle of a fire and you're like, oh wait, and then you drop your clip on the ground, so you're pulling the clip out your gun, then throwing it. I mean, if you wanted to, you could throw it at the guy who's shooting at you so he could get hurt. Then you go to the ground and get your clip and put it back into your gun, and then you gotta cock it back and then shoot it one time to see if it works.
Yeah, that's so sick, dude.
I've been in so many battles where it's like, what the hell did I just buy? I mean, this is like next level Call of Duty stuff. This is like actual.
Like it's like real, like almost like simulated real life.
Yeah, and they do got the haptics where if you do get shot, you feel it.
Damn.
If you get shot in the lower back, you feel it in the lower back. You get shot in the shoulder, you can feel it in the shoulder, your chest, wherever.
Wow, that's sick.
If you want to pick up something, you can actually feel it when you pick it up. So if you're holding an apple, your fingers are not gonna go all the way down. You're gonna be like actually holding an apple.
Wow.
It's like that PS5 adaptive trigger thing that they have. It's pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. But chatting with people is crazy too. Now I went into this VR world where they have music and lights. It's like a virtual club.
Yeah.
And I'm just exploring around, seeing what everything is. And some guy who's like, hey dude, you look like one of those Fortnite guys. I'm like, wait, what? He was like, yeah. He pulled out a mirror. He was like, look at yourself. I'm like, oh shit.
Wow, that's
I'm like, hey, I look better than in real life. I was like, this is crazy. And I was talking to the guy. I'm like, dude, this is the most craziest thing I ever experienced in my life. I'm actually talking to you, shaking hands with you, man. It's like, it makes me not want to leave this world. It's like a fantasy world, but actually happening.
You make me feel like a good salesman. You're making me feel like I want to buy that shit. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm just telling you,
God, I wanna experience it.
you gotta
That's
try it.
fun.
It's crazy. But when a lo-fi beat came on, like Eminem type lo-fi beat, I'm like, oh my god, this is insane. I already drinking hella Red Bull already. And I was like, hey, look. So I was like, can I record this? And he was like, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right, look at the mirror. So I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, all right, just do what I'm doing. And we're just like up in the air. I'm like, hey. And I don't know, it was insane. You gotta try it. You gotta put some work, put some hours into it. You see what I'm talking about. It's nothing to talk trash about. Let's put it that way. I see why people go on VR and they do this. You watch Player One Ready?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. There you go. 75% there.
Damn.
They do got the treadmill where you stand in one place and you start walking around.
see.
If you're on the PC instead of the mobile,
Yeah.
you could download a Uber VR.
What?
Yep, Uber VR. You could be the rider. You sit down. You can experience Uber Pilot. They only have them in New York,
Wow.
but you're able to sit down in it and fly around New York and see how it actually feels to be an Uber rider in instead of a helicopter. It's crazy. Then going around. Oh no, it's they combine Google Maps with your Uber ride.
Right. Wow. That's so sick. Cool.
But what blows my mind is you can wear the headset and you can still see everything. Like if I'm driving right now, I can wear it and I can still see the road.
Wow. Okay. But like it's like it's like augmented reality.
Yeah. So there's this device meeting that I heard from Mark Zuckerberg. He's trying to create. He knows about VR, but he wants to have people connect even more with each other.
Right.
Yes, he created Facebook and he has this interface where you can connect with your friends, your family, make an event, sell your stuff online, talk to other developer groups or maybe your boss or virtual meeting. But he wants to combine VR and augmented reality together. So I saw there's some apps that they created where you could have a meeting in VR and sit down at a desk during COVID time and you feel like you're actually at the facility having a meeting with each other. And whatever your computer has, which is the insane part about it, is that they have a virtual desktop, so your VR connects remotely to your desktop. You can pull whatever your project is off your desktop and show them what your program is and what it's capable of doing during that, which is insane.
It is. It's like the future of meetings.
Yeah, they already, with automobiles, you know, they want to do Mercedes, they want to build BMWs. Everything's being created through this thing now where you can just sit down and test drive it and see how it works. And then it happens. It's on the road. And it comes back to Ready Player One, where you're watching it. There's this huge corporation that's just, you know, trying to get certain things. It's insane.
Right.
the voice for Uber directions
Hmm.
is creepy sometimes.
Yeah.
Earlier, it was like saying, well, the writer was Frank, and it says, "You're now arriving for Frank." I'm like, what the hell? And I was like, should I just cancel the ride and just go? That was trippy.
Especially if you're driving at night.
Yeah, it's like Frank. I'm like, okay.
Alright, awesome. Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome. And check it out though.
No,
You should
for
invest
sure.
into that Quest 2.
Thank you. You have a good night.
Alright, you too. Make sure you got everything.
Thank you.
Later. Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? That was an awesome long drive. Mahalsko. Hey baby. How you doing? How you doing? Wait. Is this right next to the airport? I think it is. I don't know if it is. Yeah, I think this is where the airport's at. I don't know. I miss you too, my yibbies. Yeah, I'm over here in San Francisco. You see where I'm at, my yibbies? Yeah. There's barely any Uber drivers. I know I need to hurry back. It's 10:18 right now, I know. But look, it's barely any Uber and Lyft drivers around in this area, in most areas. And I'm like, I do see Uber and Lyft drivers, but it's not as I used to see them. It's not like there are tons of them on the road. It's literally technically it's just me in this road. It's surprisingly dead for them, for Uber drivers and customers. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back in time, Miles Cole. I'm just letting you know right now. This time you can actually get a ride with Marissa. Yeah, I'm too far away. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be back in time, but no. But I am making large amount of money per ride. I mean, in a way, it's benefiting. I know. Like earlier, I did a ride with Lyft, and that ride was like 30-40 bucks. Before that, there was like a $7 ride, so it was like 50 bucks right there. What I'm doing right now is technically 50 bucks. It's like $100 already, or 120 or whatever. I don't know. I remember driving on this road. I hope so too. I hope I can get a big tip. I remember you were driving over here. Yeah, for sure. Hillsborough. These type of communities get me creeped out. I wish you guys could see what I'm looking at right now while I'm driving. Like this community has gates, but they keep them open, and it's like extremely dark. They barely have any street lights at all. Like if I turn off my high beams, then only thing you see is just house lights. There's nothing else. It's just big hedges and big trees that hang over. And big houses. So it's like, I don't know, I just feel like there's creepy things about to pop out. See, I knew it was worth putting that $15 into my tank. Now they're saying, hi, please come up my driveway. That's not creepy at all. I mean, I'm already dealing with some creepy shit right now, and them telling me to drive up the long driveway with no light, that makes it even more creepy. What kind of cheese is that? It's like mansions over here. That's how I could describe it. There's just mansions everywhere around me. My bladder's kind of full. I don't want no scary things happening right now. If I empty out the can, maybe I can take it, but man, it better not be some creepy shiznits. Happy birthday to Courtney. Goddamn, honey, how many freaking cars do they have? Sheesh. Hello. You're welcome.
You're going back home to San Diego, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
gonna?
live right off the San Mateo Bridge by Chabot.
Oh, nice.
I know. So when I saw that you were from there, I'm like, oh, he's going home. Because usually someone from Fremont or something, going back.
Yeah. Well, that's perfect. It works out.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, I drove up here backwards.
Huh?
I drove up this backwards. I reversed up here.
Which way are you going?
I don't know. I'm going
It
this
would
way.
be better if you went the other way, but as long as you don't go to 280.
Okay. Most likely it's gonna show me like the fastest way.
Okay, good.
Uber. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to turn around up there, so I just reversed it all the way up.
You did? Oh, then
Yeah.
you're a good ass driver. Because not everybody can do that.
Yeah, no. Me? I don't know. I love to drive. As with my bio says.
But you know what? You said you're a gamer, right?
Yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with your coordination. Because people that are gamers, they're good at it. At, rewinding and reversing it.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, good.
Want me to do donuts? No, just kidding.
Closer to my house.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah, this is going good. It's going Haney Road. Because going the other way would
I was telling you the fast way to get up there. So I'm just gonna go back to the same one.
this place with no sidewalk. It's like they didn't have sidewalk. People that used to live here were people that would come from San Francisco to the warmer weather over here.
Oh.
Wealthy people. Back then is how it is. now it's like the people that lives around here are like CEOs, people who has lived here for a long time, just head of companies and stuff.
They're just away from things.
Huh?
They're just away from things.
And they like it like they
Peaceful.
that's how they want it. You know, it's so pretty during the day because at certain points, depending on how even at that place that you pick me up from,
Yeah.
they see all the way to the bay.
Oh.
It's how you see boats. You can see it's like so pretty.
Yeah.
And it's not that big either. It's small.
Yeah, when I was driving in here, I'm like, in a way, it's like, it looked nice during the
But
day.
it's kind of
but
scary at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, this is kind of creepy.
Because the guy that picked me up last night, he's Indian from Fremont. It was so funny because he was so relieved when he saw me and he picked me up and he was like, he says, I wasn't sure if I wanted to come up. You know, I have kids. I started laughing because I thought it was hilarious. I said, you know what? I don't blame you. But the reason why I don't come down is you saw how steep it is, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to end up with a broken ankle.
Yeah.
Not just that.
No.
They have cameras at the house, and I want to have a proof of who picked me up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
They're
I
gonna
will
see
never
someone.
come down.
Well, they're gonna see someone backing up and just parking just right.
I know.
They're gonna be like, wait, what?
What?
How
No
we
one.
backed up?
Best believe no one has done that.
And I'm like, this driver is out of this world.
But it's there's
I-
always a first.
I drove about 15 miles up there backwards. 10 miles per hour
Mm-hmm.
without stopping.
Without stopping.
Yeah, I
That's
just wanna-
cool.
Yeah, no. When he said, I was like thinking, I was like, you know what? This is a creepy place. And then you say, oh, can you please?
No,
can
I
you-
always, when it gets to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 2 minutes, I send a message because I want whoever's coming to be aware. You know, like I'm not some creepos telling you to come up.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they tell me, they tell me, you know, what if the gate locks behind them? You know, that's a scary feeling, being locked in somebody's what do you call it?
No,
home.
there's this movie that I watch. It's called Cuber. You know about that?
No, but I could imagine it's probably
It's
very.
Yo, so there's this Uber. Well, they call it Uber. So this Uber driver goes up into like little heights like these, and it's like a big mansion, and this guy comes walking out of the home, and he just takes an Uber. He's like, I forgot what he says, but he's a serial killer that he killed the person that was inside these homes.
And now he's ready to go.
Yeah, and he's like, how would you feel if you just picked up the wrong person? And he started choking her and trying to do stuff, you know.
But that was the moment for her to crash the car. Like, I'm gonna kill both of us.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. We're both gonna die tonight, motherfucker. Like,
But then-
my life is not in your hand, fucker.
Oh my god. So when I was thinking about that as I was driving, I'm like, oh man, this is so similar to.
Well, that's why I sent the
What?
message, because they either are scared because they think the gate is gonna close on them and they don't know who the heck lives up there, which I don't blame.
Oh no.
You know,
I'm
so
gonna
I
drive-
always make sure I send a message or I call so they can hear me that it's a lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you don't know. There's been times where, like one guy, that was the hilarious one, was he sent me a message. He got there. You know how you can see that they're there, right?
Yeah.
I said, can you please come up? And he was like, he straight told me he was scared. Then I said, dude, I said, I'm so sorry. I said, but my ankle. He said, do you want me to carry you? So I'm thinking, like, what the heck? Like, this is some weirdo. Like, You're scared to come up, but how the heck are you gonna carry me down? Like, something is not right. But I have a feeling he was trying to get me to
Just walk down.
yeah, either do that or cancel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cancel so that he could get. And I felt sorry for him. You know, I really felt sorry for him too. And I was like, but I'm not gonna come down there. I don't know you. You know, and there's cameras. I want the camera to see who's picking me up and who's taking me. But he was fun. He was hilarious. He looked like a little China guy, like a Chinese guy. Like, you know, they're not that big.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, he's probably half of me. Like, I don't know how he intends to carry me down.
Yeah, no, the first thing I was thinking, I'm like, man, this is a creepy place. And then he said, please come up the driveway, please.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, that just added more to the creepiness.
Begging.
I'm like, okay. And then it's a long driveway, like I'm watching Casper, where they just enter in this long driveway that goes up to the gate, and they're about to go inside this mansion.
Oh, I know
You
it.
know what I'm talking about?
Casper.
Casper.
I love that movie.
You know how he's like starts going into the driveway, and
Yes.
the little girl's like, So that's what it felt like to me. And he said, please go in the driveway, please. I'm like, oh, jeez. And then I'm thinking about the movie.
I always get anxious because of this house, and especially in the wintertime. I like it better when we're over at their other house, which is still in Hillsborough, but it's closer to El Camino.
Okay.
And that house is, you know, with people, not people, but it's got neighbors and things, you know, and you have no problem. There's not a problem with people picking you up. But this area, there's always somebody.
I don't know. If I would have lived over there, I would enjoy chilling outside for the night, but I mean, I don't know.
Like, they tell me to sit around, I'm like, I'm cool, I'm going home. I just want to go. But today is my Friday, so that's why I'm like, yay! Even if I'm tired, I have extra energy because I know I can sleep in. There's no what tomorrow.
Yeah, no. What I did, I made sure I looked at that place before I go up there.
Mm.
I looked at every little spot. And I'm like, okay, I think it's okay to go.
No, I'm so glad. It's really good, and they have cameras, and you know the cops. They have their police station. Well, their other house is closer to that police station, but there's always cops. Like, I got stopped 2 months ago. I was using Uber, and we got stopped because he didn't stop at a light.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, never in my, how many years have I ridden with somebody in an Uber or a Lyft and we got pulled over? Like, there had to be a first.
I mean, I got pulled over once before while I was doing Lyft.
Well, we didn't get a ticket or anything like that, but the guy that was driving, he was so nervous. And I was thinking, oh my God, please tell me, you know, there's nothing going on. But I guess the cop said to him, oh, you're renting, so it must have been a rented car.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. This is my car.
And I said to the cop, he picked me up because it was like 10:30 or something. I said, he just picked me up from Robin Road, and when I said Robin Road, and he kind of looked, and he says, okay, go. Because unless you live there, you shouldn't be over there, really.
Exactly.
Only people that live there are Uber drivers or Lyft drivers. Or people that works for somebody over there.
But if you're just doing a joyride and you're just driving around.
Yeah, there's no reason. But they have some beautiful views, and whenever I go with somebody from my house and they take me, we drive slowly because I like looking at the houses and I wonder who lives over there, you know?
Well, earlier I just dropped off a guy in Silver Creek, and there's a few houses that the 49ers team, some of the teams that live over.
Oh, that lives over here?
No, in Silver Creek.
Where's Silver Creek at?
It's in Santa Clara.
Oh, by Santa Clara. That would make sense.
So he was telling me, he was like, yeah, there's a few players that live over here. And he was showing me the house that one of the 49ers, I forgot what manager it was, but he sold his house like a couple of years ago.
Uh-huh.
He was like, this is one of their houses, one of the houses that he sold.
Is it huge?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. The guy that dropped off his house.
Oh, the guy that you dropped off?
Yeah, even his house is huge. But the manager for the 49ers, his house is huge, bigger than that house.
Wow.
He sold that a couple of years back, he said. But some of the other guys, they still live around there.
And it's Silver Creek.
Silver Creek, yep. But he figured out, he found out about something. He's like, well, I got to tell them that I'm going home. There's his security at the gate, and he was on the phone, and he didn't even ask for any documentations or anything that to prove that, you know, that the guy lives
they
there.
recognize him, huh?
No, the guy just said, he's like, you know what?
Oh, that means he wasn't being careful with his work.
Yeah.
Oh, they could just random person in.
Yeah, I was telling him, I was like, you know, him by doing that, like, if I lived over here, yeah, I know, like, there's a lot of, you know.
They should get in
Like, one thing-
trouble. Because
Yeah.
that's scary.
You gotta, you know, I would have said something. He's like, I don't know, if probably this is the first time. I'm like, no, it's probably like this.
No, it
30th
doesn't matter.
time.
There should not ever be a first time. If you're paying large amounts of money to live somewhere nice like that,
Yeah.
that's part of the paying that amount is for it to be safe and to not just let any random person come through.
So I remember going in, up in the Hayward Hills where they have the country club.
Uh-huh.
They always card me. They always ask me for my card, who I'm going to, and then they call the house owner or whoever to make it like for sure that I'm actually gonna go pick them up. You know, that's what they do. I told them like, no, this is my first time actually seeing a guy not care about who coming in. It's like, especially for this area, and then you tell me that the 49er players will be living up here.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said something. Because anyone could just waltz on in if they
I
want.
know, that's scary. The what do you call it? At their other house, on that street, there's only a couple. It's like a drive. It's a what is it called when it's a dead end.
Yeah.
You know, like you go around, like there's no through street. It's a drive. Right, it's drive. But the house across from them over, he's the vice president for eBay, and he has security in front of him. Like, it's just a guy, security, watching his house. So I don't know if he was living, you know, if he was renting and living there temporarily, or what the situation was.
Yeah.
But the neighbor told me that, you know, that there's a security in like 24 hours. I'm like, oh my goodness, I wonder why.
Yeah, no, like those are important people.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
You know, if you're executive, CEO, or anything like that, I mean, there's tons of haters out there.
And especially
There's
right
jealousies
now.
out there. There's people that want to put bounties on people's heads and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, we still live in that world, but we have technology. We have, you know, the manpower. If you got the money, then you can have the protection. You know, but I mean, if he has to have a guard in front of his house like that, then, I mean, I don't know what I can say about that. That's why I like to live my life the way how I live my life right now. Not important.
Yeah, but you know the people that I work for, they're very wealthy, and they have, like I said, they have a house. They have a house, but on that same street, they bought the house next to it, and then across the street from their house is another house. So they have 3 residences, different on the same street, but they are so down to earth. Like they don't like to be. They're not flashy when they fly. They fly coach. You see those cars in front, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Those vans. Yeah, that's what they like. Like if you saw them, that you would never know that they're of anything, because they're discreet.
Yeah.
And they like it that way. They said.
That's how my life is, discreet. Yeah, I would like to have the money, but I don't want to be popular.
No,
I don't want to be.
because you don't know who's there for you and who's there to take you down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't blame the guy though. I don't blame him having a guard. But that means you're always working though.
Who?
The guy that you're telling me about.
The eBay guy?
Yeah, like
The eBay guy. I don't know. You know, I never saw him come out. Because I only go over to that house when we have a party or we have people visiting.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Where eventually we're supposed to go there because you see the pothole on the front?
Yeah.
They want to fix that, and they want to fix one of the bathrooms so it's more handicapped, easy. So it's much better, easier, because she fell in there.
Oh, no.
So we're gonna move to the other house and stay there. Well, that's getting fixed. But yeah, oh my God, what is that? Oh, I hope they're fixing the road.
I think it's on the other side.
Huh?
I think it's on the other side.
I always get nervous when I see like lights and shit. Like,
someone crashed.
I can't look over there.
Woo-wee. I think the car got on fire a little bit. Yeah, I looked at the car. There's no windshield, and the seats on the inside of the car is all melted.
Oh my God. That makes me nervous. I'm calling my son. That's great. He doesn't think after. Where in San Leandro area do you live at?
Next to Mayfair?
Oh, a little further down, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. I used to love to go to, what's that place that does the cake? Wait, the bun cake. The bun cake at Greenway.
I forgot. Wait,
No, it's called the bun cake.
Oh, really? Okay.
Over there on Greenway. I think that's a little bit closer than where you live.
Yeah. Also, that's where Shasta is at.
Yeah, it's right there. For years and years.
When I used to work at 7-Up. They're like, oh, do you stock up Shasta? I'm like, no.
Where is 7-Up?
7-Up's in San Leandro. They have a San Leandro branch over there. And
Oh.
Coca-Cola's right next to them, too.
Oh, really? They're right next to each other? Oh, they
Yeah.
have Pepsi over there.
Pepsi's in Union City.
Yeah. Like right there by the
Kaiser.
Costco and
Costco,
Kaiser.
yeah.
Yeah. So now you know where Shasta is. You never really come this way, huh? If you
I
were to,
do, but usually I come off the freeway like
right. You just stay on 92.
this. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to work for Coca-Cola. But you need like about 2-3 years of experience of merchandising. I don't know why, but I mean,
Like,
how would you get the experience if you can't get into 7-Up? You know, because
that don't make sense to me.
they're asking for the same thing.
Eli, where are you? Oh, you're in your room? Oh, good for you. Okay, lovey, I'll see you in a minute. Oh, he's safe. I don't know why I would think he would be on the bridge. He gets scared when I see a accident or anything like that. Well, now you know. If you ever like have to go down 92 and it's too busy, you cut through this. You come down Depot Road and come down this street, and it'll take you right onto 92 to the bridge.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I would see people like lining up down, what's the street up there? Hesperian.
Yeah, I used to service the Safeway next to the bridge. Safeway, then I go to the food source.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have a wonderful rest of the evening and a safe trip home.
Thank you. You have a good night.
Take care and thank you for coming up.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
See you later. Oh my goodness. Just what I was talking about earlier. I'm like, this is a creeper. I'm in. Oh shit, I'm not going to in the city. That's too far. Hold on. I'm right next to the college right now. Oh. I'm on my way back. For sure. I'm on Hesperian. Nothing much. Just playing around in the surge. Surging around. Okay. Am I going back? Well, I still gotta head back towards that, so I'm most likely she's gonna have to have a ride with one of the co-workers. Well, let's go. Either way, if I don't pick up this rider, or if I do, you might have to get a ride with Marissa. I mean, unless you guys are staying until 11:30, then yes. I'll be there. But if not, I mean, I'm not gonna get there in time. It's 10:57 right now. It's gonna take me about 15, 20 minutes to get there. Either way, if I'm picking up the rider or not. I mean, look, it takes about 8 minutes to get to the rider. That's just getting to the rider. You're further than the rider. I mean, unless you want to wait in the dark while there's no one there, or you get a ride with Marissa. It's up to you. Nah, she won't let me sleep on the couch. We work at the same place. We do the same thing. But we know she's another management of the place. The lady that's about to take her home. Miles goes, so there's this lady that I picked up. So I had to go to Hillsbrook or Hills, I forgot what it's called. But it's this place that she was working at. And she told me, she's like, oh, please come up the driveway, please. And already as it is, it looked like Silent Hill, where everything was just creepy to begin with. No lights on the roads or anything. Just big mansions and driveways and open field with fences. And it was creepy as hell. And then what added to it is like the text said, please come up the driveway. I'm like, and these driveways are like long driveways, long dark driveways with gates, old black gates. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, this just added to the creepiness. It just made it more creepy. As I was going over there, I was looking at the house thirdly. I'm like, okay, I see it from right here. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to just go up in the driveway and just get trapped or whatever. And then what is crazier is that she said, she's like, oh yeah, there's other Uber drivers that get scared too. And they don't want to come up here. I'm like, yeah. It's a weird place, yo. But I drove up the driveway backwards. She was like, there's no one that done that. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna be the only guy that does it, okay? And I want to get a quick getaway. I want to drive away quick. I don't want to turn around and do some hoop-de-doos. And I ended up doing what I did. If those gates closed, I'm gonna run through those gates as fast as I can. I mean, I can't just reverse. They run through the gates. I have to drive through those gates fast. And that's what I'll do. She's like, what? Really? You drove up it backwards like that? No one has done that. That makes you a really good driver. I'm like, no, it's... And, I don't know. 15 miles per hour, 10 miles, I don't know which one it was, but I drove up that driveway reversed at 10 miles per hour, 15 miles per hour. And that was the most satisfying thing to see myself do. No lights, nothing, just driving up that thing. And she's He's like, oh, this place has cameras. I'm like, well, they're gonna see a driver drive up backwards up their driveway at moderate speed without hitting their brakes or stopping. They probably haven't done that at all in their whole years of owning that property. And I'm part of the first person that did it on their property. I'm like, well, there's a first for everything, you know? Mall school, are you still inside the store? Or are you leaving right now? Guys, I think I'm about to pick up this rider and take them close to your work. You gonna get a ride with her? Well, let's see where we're gonna go with this rider. Or you just want to get picked, or you just want her to take you? Well, I'm picking up a rider, so I don't know how long you're gonna be waiting for. I gotta see where they're going. Hello, for Jojo. You're welcome. You have a great night.
You too.
Okay, I'm on my way. On the way back. So far for this week with Uber and Lyft put together, I made some pretty good money. God, jeez. Well, Oscar, did he get home yet or no? Okay.
Is this for Jennifer?
Yes.
Eric, this is yours.
All right, can you wait 1 second, bro? Wait for
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's for him. I got it for him.
Okay.
me. Want a drink? Fuck.
Give me like 1 minute. Is
Yeah,
that okay?
that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just literally tell my boss I got something. you give me like one more minute? I'm just waiting.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
You want a water or somebody?
No, I'm okay.
You sure? Like if you want to pull over and park, like five minutes at the most. Just
Okay.
wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
My brother went to go get me cigarettes and we'll get in the car.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just fucking need my key in the corner of the door.
Ouch.
Hey, but where am I? Oh, where was he at? What'd you do? Go beat him up?
He was standing there.
Oh, he's getting jiggy witty?
Standing there.
Was he getting niggy witty?
He was there smoking on cigarettes.
That's all right. Oh, did he really?
Mm-hmm. He opened it.
Little black man. It's in my pocket. Can I get a yee, baby? Clang, clang,
We get
clang.
some music.
Yeah. 102.3.
Whatever music you want. Just put it up. Let's go. Let's party.
Whoa, what the fuck was that? What kind of music you listen to, brother?
Tree.
No! Career. But I hit him with that Tennessee whiskey.
Let's go. Turn it up.
What is this? Oh, no, come on.
A little higher.
103.7. That's the shit.
I have, the only thing I have is, Cyrus XM.
I don't care what
All
it
right,
is.
put
Just put it up and
Hold on,
let's just
calm
turn it.
down. You shut up.
You
80s.
shut up.
80s.
We're brother and sister.
Rock.
Can you tell?
No, we ain't brother and sister.
Shut the fuck
We're
up.
brother. We're Mr.
All right,
and
let's
Mrs.
see. Let's go. For that.
Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. That was good.
No.
Ooh, who is this?
Oh, here we go. Let's hear it.
Brian Adams.
Oh, what
Brian
is that?
Adams? Is this over
Ooh, turn this
69?
up. I've never heard this before in my life. Oh no, we need something different than that.
Okay, let's go next to the next one.
These are all live radios.
Okay. Oh.
How about 80s or
Station, but like higher volume.
violence?
So I got 50s, 60s.
Wait, hold on.
70s.
Let me hear. No, hell no. No.
The
Oh, go
Right
back.
there. That was it.
What happened?
This one?
No.
This one.
No.
Oh.
What, you got Siri?
Yeah.
You don't got a regular radio station?
No.
You really don't?
Yeah, no.
Car does.
When I got this car, the radio didn't work, so
That's
I just
okay.
order.
As long as you can like put up can you like put up like 2 notches?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, turn that up. Oh, see?
Aussie. There you go.
There you go. Oh, turn that up, brother.
Yeah. More 2 notches. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I couldn't play that music during that time. $80 mother trucking dollars. Not bad, not including Lyft. $50, so 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. So about $130, $140. $140, $150. Just say around $130. So yeah, we did pretty good with that. Yep, money making. That pancake flipping. Me tripping. Alright, so whoever's watching, whoever came into the live stream, thank you. If you came into rewatching the replay and you're at the end right now, congratulations. You have won 5 million quadrillion. No, I'm just kidding. But I really appreciate everyone for your time and your thank you. Just awesome people out there. I really appreciate the visit. Glad that I somehow entertained you, and I don't know how, what way, but I did. That's why you're here. That's why you're chit-chatting and talking and whatnot. I'm glad that everyone had a great time chatting inside the chat. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time, maybe tomorrow night, and next night later. But we made $130 tonight, and I'm about to go home and go relax and chill and sleep and do the hoop nanny with Courtney and whatever. But yeah, so have a great night, everyone, or have a good morning if it's morning with y'all. So see you later. Take care. Goodbye.